Why would it be working, bro? Oh, wait. Okay, there we go. Holy shit. Finally, man. So, oh my god. Hold up. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. We're all over the place today, aren't we? Oh, god. Okay. Oh, yep. Alright. Okay. It seems to be all good. Alright, guys. Hey. What's going on? What's freaking popping, everybody? Holy shit. We are in the Extra Zone Arcade. We're actually in the Spooky Zone Arcade. So, never mind. We're in the Spooky Zone Arcade, everybody. Welcome back to Luigi's Mansion 2. 2 Luigi, 2 Mansion, Part 2. Okay, so last time we left off, we did the Gloomy Manor, okay? We found out that there's some strange happenings on in this place called Evershade Valley. And now we're basically just going to continue through. And we're probably going to hit our second mansion today. So yeah, a lot of twos, a lot of seconds today, but there you go. If I seem a little bit low energy today, then it's because I am. It's because I am, bro. I've had a long day, and I mean long and busy, and tomorrow I'm gonna be also busy, but probably even more so. So look, man. I've got, like, no energy left this year, bro. Like, it's genuinely all gone. My energy is genuinely depleted this year. I have, like, nothing left. But, you know, here I am. You listen, we gotta try and get this in, okay? We gotta try and beat this. Because, you know, soon enough, we're gonna be there. Clean up those spider webs. They're blocking our progress, and they ruin the furniture. And they're just plain gross. Something unexpected and gross has happened to the Gloomy Manor. Okay, oh wait, shit, I need to do his voice.
It's been infested with spiders, and they're redecorating the place with sticky webs. It started suddenly, and definitely not by natural means. At this rate, just walking around the place will soon become impossible. Get back to the manor post-haste, and suck up every last web with the Poltergust 5000. Meanwhile, I'll try and figure out how this could have happened. Boo!
Alright, there we go. Let's watch Luigi get discombobulated and pixelated and whatever else as we continue this freaking game. So far, I'm having a pretty good time with it, to be honest. I feel like the vibe... definitely isn't as strong as the first game, but I think the gameplay is really good. You know, it feels nice and solid to play, you know what I mean? Alright, so how much are we going to be exploring here? So, yeah, pretty much our mission... Oh, wait, okay. Well, it's telling us to go that way. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, alright. But yeah, definitely, you know, a little tired. It might be lower energy today. You know, I'm also... Oh my god, holy shit. We got to collect 41 of these things? Holy crap. But yeah, definitely going to be a little lower energy today. You know, I also don't suspect this is going to be a super... You know, I don't suspect this stream is going to pop off or anything either. So, you know, I'm fully just expecting to just kind of like have a regular kind of just regular ass session, honestly, where I just yap to myself about random shit. You know, hopefully mostly related to the game, but let's be honest, probably not. Probably nothing to do with the game. So yeah, you know, so it's been a good time. It's been a good time playing this game, you know what I mean, Okay, pop it out. See, I forgot about the blow nozzle. I forgot that we had that. We can't do the big webs. The big webs are... That's a little bit too ambitious for us. Okay. So, is this what I'm supposed to be like? Am I supposed to do something with this? Do I burn it? Oh, yeah. Look at that. Okay, can I go over this way now? If I burn down the webs? Ah, look at that. Look at that. See, I'm a clever guy, man. I'm a very clever guy. All right, let me keep this on me. There we go. Look, we can access so much more of this place now. Just like that. Just like that. Oh yeah, baby. Luigi's #1. Awesome. So now we can actually go in here. And suck up some webs. But yeah, alright. Pretty straightforward mission at least. So, I mean, I'll take that. It might be a little long, but, you know, I'm down for just a straightforward, basic, get this many things mission. Oh, man. Oh, Jesus. Genuinely, I'm so tired. I was debating whether or not I should go live today, but, obviously, man, I'm committed to finishing this series, in time for Halloween. If not, then at the very least, I will finish it that weekend. I know it'll be, I know the next day after Halloween we'll be streaming. That will be November. But, you know, that's okay. I just don't want it to go past that. I feel like if it goes past that, then it's really past the Halloween season. You know what I mean? Okay, very nice, very nice. Where's the other guy? Come on now. Come on out, man. Listen, I know you want to. Fuck you. I saw his ass. Yeah, that's right, motherfucker. Get in here. Make that 2. There we go, easy. Wait, there's someone else? Oh my, there's more. I didn't realize there'd be more. No one told me that. No one told me there'd be more. What the fuck? I didn't get him? Where are they? Okay, there we go, there we go, there we go. You know what? I forgot you could do that. I forgot you could literally just... I forgot you could, like, force them out. Low key. There we go. Oh, yeah. Okay, so now I can actually see what I'm doing. That was one thing I actually liked about the first game a lot, too. I feel like a lot of the areas are, like, already lit in this game. How do I, activate this again? Oh, yeah. I remember now. But yeah, I feel like a lot of the areas in this game are, like, kind of already lit. Whereas in the first game, I remember, like, whenever you explored a new area, it would always start out, like, pitch dark. And then, obviously, the more you progress, the more light you get. So you kind of really, like, feel that sense of progression. Whereas you don't really get that here because of the mission structure, I guess. So that's something I definitely miss compared to the first game. That just would have been nice to have as just that little extra bit of, like, setting the mood. Which is something that, like, otherwise this game doesn't really do a lot. Again, especially compared to the first game, where I felt like that was pretty much almost the whole point. And, you know, I mean, I'm not asking for it to be frickin' Silent Hill, but, you know. Just have that extra bit of, like, creepy vibe to it that I feel like was missing. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, how do you do that one again? But I remember. I remember it now. Holy fuck. Alright, clear this out. There we go, perfect. Now we can pretty much move anywhere we want. There we go. I'll just go ahead and just drop that off. Am I not allowed? Okay, I guess I'm not allowed to drop it off the edge. So there's that. Fuck. What am I doing? There we go. Jesus Christ. Fuck you. Alright, you're done. And you are donezo. Goodbye. Damn, bro. Hella ghosts. But yeah, I mean, you kind of get a little bit with this mission, so that's why I brought it up in the first place. But it seems like that's not, you know, as much of a thing this time around. So again, it's so unfortunate. Alright, yeah, I need to reactivate this door. See, I remember this was here. Because I remember my genius moment of being like, wow, there's a rug in front of that wall. That must mean that there's something there. It was a very smart moment indeed. Alright, so we get rid of that. Okay, see, some of this stuff is starting to make sense, though, now. There we go. I was going to say, can I grab this? Yeah, alright. I think I see what I got to do. So... Hold up, hold up, hold up. Yeah, we light that up. And then we drag this thing... We drag this thing over to it. There we go. And once it catches fire... There we go. That should burn our way through. Perfect. Look at that. Look at that. Problem solving. Okay, we also got another one. So I guess we've got to do that. Fuck off. Oh my god, these bats are pissing me off. These bats are pissing me off. What do I do about them? Okay. Maybe I just don't do anything. Maybe I just ignore them. You know, maybe I just be the bigger person and I just ignore them. Or I burn them to death. You know, maybe that'll work too. That actually seems like the more preferable solution, if I'm honest. Just burn them to death. Okay. Well, that takes care of that. Fuck, these bats. Oh my god, they're the worst. I'm gonna die to them. I'm gonna die to a couple of bum bats. Wait, hold on. Okay, it's telling me there's still something out here that I haven't dealt with. Oh yeah, up there. That's probably it. There we go. Alright, Luigi, make sure to let me know whenever I'm done. And also the sparkles are also there to help. So, you know, pretty much there's no possible way I can end up... What the fuck? There's no possible way I can end up getting, you know, lost looking in places I've already looked. You know, unless I stop paying attention, which generally happens a lot. But, yeah, I don't... Oh, fuck, sorry. Well, I don't mean to. You know, I don't mean to not pay attention. It just kind of happens, you know. Like, on some my bad type shit, you know what I mean, man? You know how it gets. Alright, we drag this over here, and then let it go. Okay, maybe not exactly like that. Okay, it seems like I can't get that until I get rid of these webs. There must be something that I can set fire to. Oh, I mean that works. That should do it. Oh god, the spiders didn't like that though. So let's get rid of these guys. There we go. Hey, my little egg dropped. Okay, and I can still use this, I guess. I like the detail that you can actually see the flaming wax drop off of that candle. That's very good. See, Nintendo's always good with the details. They always get that little bit extra in there. There we go. Yeah, this game is very charming so far. You know, it's definitely not like, you know, the atmosphere definitely isn't like the first game, like at all. But honestly, Luigi's Mansion 3, as far as I remember, really wasn't like that anyway. Like, it was actually a lot closer to this. But in terms of which I prefer gameplay-wise, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think I need to kind of get further into this one before I can really make that decision. Well, he just skewered that box. Wait, what if I try and get skewered by him now? Will it just hurt? Okay, it just hurts, even if it is a cardboard box. And realistically, probably shouldn't hurt me all that much. Then again, I can't remember the last time I was smacked in the face with a cardboard box, so maybe it does really hurt. Enough to, like, actually deal... What? Oh, okay, do I have to do it slowly? Okay. I'll stop moving whenever he... Luigi, what the fuck are we doing? Luigi, what are we doing, buddy? No, Luigi, bro. Oh, I have to actually use the... Okay, I get it. I get it now. I actually have to use the gyro to balance. Okay, it's very sensitive. It's very sensitive. So I'm just going to flail around a bit, but we made it. There we go. Okay, good shit, good shit, good shit. And now we do this. Ooh, okay. There we go. And there we are. Awesome. That's that one. Another web right there. I didn't miss any on the way over, did I? I don't think so. I don't think so. What is this thingamajig right here? This like thingamajig looking doohickey bike over there. What's up with that? Okay, give me light. Will you give me a lot, bruv? Give me a lot. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's that shit right there. Okay, is this something I need to do anything with? I guess not. But I did find a gem. That's pretty big. That's pretty big. We're still missing a few, though. We've only really got like half of them. But hey, you know, I mean, it goes without saying that this is not a 100% run. So don't even worry about that. Okay, so that's this area done. Oh god, get me the hell out of here, bro. I'm ready to leave, bro. I'm ready to leave. All right, we got to balance again. All right, Luigi, relax, buddy. Relax over there. You're going to be okay. Just keep it steady. There we go. There we go. Keep it steady, keep it sturdy. Get sturdy. And down we go. Interesting form, Luigi. Very interesting form. Okay, so... What have I not done here? I mean, I guess this. Have I not... I guess I need to burn this completely. Until there's nothing left, right? I guess that'd be the idea. There we go. Okay. No, it comes down forever. Well, so this is really a massive hazard. This should just burn the entire place down. There's nothing at all in here. Okay. Another web. Okay, we've only got 11 left, which is pretty good. All things considered. And now we can actually do what this was intended to do. I remember messing around with that a lot in the last part. Oh, and then we used the fan to... Oh, look at that, look at that. There we go. Now I can get that gem I was missing. Perfect, the mushroom one. Very cool. Alright, that's this room. And then, right, you need to, you can't get in there like that. You got to use this. Or something. Maybe I don't remember exactly, but I'm pretty sure you get smashed into the other room. Yep. Imagine if there wasn't all that space there. Imagine if it was literally just solid wall right there behind the bed. That guy's trying to really fight back, bro, but it didn't work for him. Alright. But yeah, no, imagine if it was just completely solid wall between, and there wasn't any space there whatsoever. Luigi would just get absolutely fucking smashed to death. Why is my gyro not working properly, bro? Why am I even trying to use gyro in the first place? That was clearly never going to go too well for me. There we go. And you. Alright, cooked. Have a good night. That guy dead as hell, bro. Alright, we are nearly there. Apparently there's more in this room, though. Step on the tile. No, that'll take me somewhere else, though. So I don't actually know if I want to do that. Okay, there's one up there. There we go, that'll do it. That's this room clear. Okay. Maybe now we can try warping? There we go. See, the way that never works how I expect it to, because it's like, you would think it's like, okay, Luigi's going in there, and obviously the camera kind of lingers on him doing that for a little while. So you would think like, okay, he's going to stand there too long, and then a flame's going to come up, it's going to burn his ass, and then he's going to go flying into some other area. Like, that's how you think that would work, but... You know, Nintendo subverting expectations once again. No surprise there. Oh, is this what I was missing the whole time? Well, goddamn. That was really it, huh? Oh, wait, no, this is a different... This is the other spot. Okay. Now we got in here as well. Cool, and that leaves just 2 left. Somewhere. Okay, oh shit. In here? Ugh. Okay, so there was... Oh wait, it's up there. I see it. Okay, and that's this room. Okay, so I need to... I thought that was gold on the floor. Okay, so I need to go back up to the 2nd floor. So that I may indeed... What am I doing? Oh, I can't go back? Huh. Well, that's a little bit annoying. So now I actually have to, like, make my way back up there. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Not my favorite. Not my favorite. It'd be nice if the fast travel worked both ways, but, you know. I guess it doesn't matter that much. We'll just walk. We'll just walk, you know. I needed to walk anyway. I needed to get the steps in anyway. You know, it's okay. It's fine. I'm not mad about it or anything. I don't know. I don't know if I'm like doing this right or whatever. Okay, well obviously... Oh, wait, it's literally right there. Well, that's it. I did it. Now what? Do I just kind of go back? Oh. He's going to call me and tell me to get the fuck out.
Good work, Luigi. The spiders should leave now that you've removed their webs. Anywho, a more pressing issue has come up. I may have discovered where the spiders came from. I'll bring you back now to fill you in.
Alright, so my guess is that... Because I know each area has a boss. So... Obviously, the spiders came from the big boss spider. Also, did we get a good rank for that one? Because we did that pretty fast. Damn, that was still only blondes. That sucks, bro. That was not fuck, I can't even... Why can't I say bronze? Bronze. Bronze. Okay, there we go. I think I've figured it out now. I see. I feel like that wasn't a bronze performance. I feel like that was at least a silver performance. At least. Holy fuck. My family said I look like Eazy-E with a cap on. Welcome to chat. Eazy-E. I feel like I should know what that is. Easy E. Oh. Okay. Oh, that. Oh, wait. This guy. Damn. Shit, that's crazy. That's crazy that you know that and I don't. What the hell? Yeah, I was gonna yeah, NWA. NWA. See, if you said that, I would have known. The fuck is wrong with you? That's actually crazy how you know that and I don't. Bro, that makes no sense. That makes no sense. I didn't know that was his name. What the fuck, bro? Because that's the shit I grew up with. Look, man, I'm tired. I'm so fucking tired. It's actually unreal. I tell you. Oh, alright. So we did it, and it's probably on to the boss now. Holy fuck.
While you were out cleaning all those webs, I made an important discovery. There's an incredibly strong paranormal signal coming from deep within the manor. Now, I'm not sure what it is, or how it managed to evade the Power Scope's radar for so long, but I reckon it's somehow connected to the spider infestation.
It's EGAD, bro. Sorry.
Unfortunately, pinpointing the signal hasn't been the easiest of tasks. But as soon as I find the darn thing, I'm sending you in after it. Get your game face on, sonny.
Okay, that's, there we go. A5. Confront the source. Alright, so this is obviously the boss.
Eureka! I've cracked it! I've triangulated the powerful paranormal signal, and it's coming from the cellar.
Of course it's the fucking cellar.
Yep, the cellar! Scared? Can't say I blame you. Cellars do have a terrible reputation. But I believe in you, Luigi. Once we find out who or what is behind this mess, we'll put a stop to it. So button up those overalls real tight and get ready for some action, my boy. Now get to the cellar. You'll need to take the elevator. It's pretty straightforward, but I'll mark the cellar on the Dual Screams map, just in case.
Thank you, EGAD. See, he idiot-proofed it just for me. What an absolute legend, bro. Alright, to the basement, everybody. To the cellar. Holy fuck, that's a big-ass key. Why is there no animation here?
This key should open the elevator, though I imagine the elevator's operating permit may be expired. Oh well, I'm sure it'll be fine.
That was weird. There was just actually no animation for that.
Okay then, I'll be tracking your progress from within the relative warmth and comfort of this bunker. Ready or not?
Alright, here we go. What's up, William? How's it going? Welcome to the Luigi's Mansion 2 playthrough. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good. Like I said, it might be a little low energy today because I'm just really tired. I'm exhausted. I'm just so exhausted, bro. Work was a lot. So, you know, we're just kind of chilling. We're just kind of chilling with some Luigi Mansion 2. Alright, here we go. So now we can actually activate this fucking thing.
I'd do it.
Okay. This POV is pretty great. Oh shit, this elevator's about to fall the fuck down. Yo, Luigi. Oh fuck. Yo, honestly, I gotta be so real with you. That is one of the things I'm like actually afraid of, genuinely. Like, I genuinely have like anxiety whenever I get into an elevator because of that shit. Because like, I've been in an elevator before. Oh my god. I've been in an elevator before where it like stopped mid-ride. And that was already kind of like, oh fuck. But yeah, an actual elevator like just completely malfunctioning and crashing is like one of the things I'm actually like genuinely afraid of. It's like one of those, it's probably irrational, but like it's just one of those things that just bothers me every time I get into one. It's like, alright, but what if? Because like, how do you survive that? Do you just jump at the last second? Also, I totally predicted the boss, but you know, it's not like it was really... It's not like it's particularly surprising. Okay, so obviously... Oh, fuck. Alright. Oh, hold on. Wait. Okay. Wait, run. Okay, run back. Hold on. Okay. No, fuck, he damages me whenever I try and get close. Okay, so I can't grab that one? Okay, there has to be like another thing I can use. Over here? Ooh, a heart. Very nice. Oh, we'll take that. What's that? Fuck it, I'm just gonna grab whatever's in here. I don't care. There we go. Alright, okay, you can't absorb that or anything. What are you supposed to do here? Okay, yeah, you can't approach, like, at all. Okay. Do I have to, like, lure the spider out somehow? Like... Oh, maybe I use this. No? Okay, not that. Okay, maybe I just flash it. Maybe I have to try and... Yeah, while its eyes are open. There we go. Alright, that's what you're supposed to do. So we got a flash to stun it, and then we get the thing. There we go. And then... Ouch! Okay. It worked. That's what we needed to do. Okay, and then... Oh, shit. There was a ghost inside the spider. What the fuck? Now what? Okay. Infinite? What the fuck? Oh, I gotta zap him, right? Okay, cool. So that was phase 1. So now we just gotta do that probably 2 more times. Whoa. Okay, I was not ready for that. Fuck, how would I even dodge that shit? How would I even go about dodging that shit? Truthfully. Alright, has it got different attacks now? And what is happening with this? Why is that, like, not working properly? There we go. Oh, that is not working properly at all. Oh, wait, okay, hold on. No, I see it now. Ouch! Motherfuck. Alright, not quite. That is really hard to time. Nope. Hold up. Oh, that's not even like... Okay, hold on. Wait. No, we just needed a... Fuck, what the hell? I didn't want to do that. Does it actually even matter? Does this thing even actually matter, or am I just focusing on it for no reason? What if we got Sonic Heroes Remake and then Sonic Frontiers 2 in 2026, just like Origins and Frontiers? That would be cool. I'd be down for that. I mean, that would obviously be pretty hype. I don't see that happening, though. Since they just came out with a thing pretty much saying they don't want to do remakes anytime soon. So I doubt we're really getting any kind of remake. We'll probably get a remaster, though. Who would you cast for each character for everyone who currently got stepped down? I'm assuming you're asking for Sonic, but I'm going to be facetious and say that because we're playing a Mario game, that you want a Mario voice actor recast. And to that, I'll say we just got one. We literally just got one. But no. I know you're asking for Sonic. I just want to be an arsehole. Because it's a Mario stream, so like... I just thought I would talk about Mario instead, because fuck Sonic, bro. And my dumb ass forgot to say Sonic. Has Nintendo forgotten about Sonic? Oh my fucking god. What are you supposed to do here? I think I get it, but like holy fuck, it's hard to do. Because this thing right here just does not go the right way. Hold on, hold the fuck on. It's the fact this guy is constantly spitting shit at me. Oh, that didn't work? Fuck you mean that didn't work, bro? There we go, there we go, there we go. Okay. Oh, I can't do it forever, though. Fuck, bro, this is annoying as hell. It's because he's constantly spitting that shit at you. Okay, so I need to... Okay, so what I'm pretty sure I've got to do is set this thing on fire. And then while it's on fire, which seems like a really small window, that's when I've got to stun this guy and drag the thing out. I don't even know if that's actually possible, but I'm just going to have to try, because that's pretty much all I can see being the only reasonable solution. Yeah, that's as far as that goes. But he's just going to bring it back. I don't get it. I don't see how this is possible. I think Yuri Lowenthal and Kimiko Glenn would be good as Sonic and Amy. Yeah. I can see it. I can see it. I've talked about some of the castings I would do. Honestly, I was looking the other day, or listening to some of the Sonic Prime clips, and like, honestly, I would love to see, because I feel like the current voice for Rouge is I've said this before, but I feel like she just can't do the voice anymore. Not to mention some of her politics. I know we shouldn't really care about that kind of thing, but she's pretty much said some pretty problematic things before. So I feel like she should be recast. And yeah, I would definitely go with the Prime actress. I think Kazumi Evans was the voice. I think she is great as Rouge. I would like to see her in the main games. Yeah, the Prime cast got it for sure. I think all of them were really good. Like if they were to do the Sonic X thing, like I wouldn't be mad. Where like they just bring them into the main games. The only problem with that is that it seems like Sonic Prime really hasn't had the impact that I think they were hoping for. At least the way that Sonic X did. So I feel like that's probably not going to happen. And honestly, I feel like if it was, it probably would have happened by now. Fuck, man. Keith David would be cool. As Knuckles would be cool, but impossible. I actually like to be honest though, I really like a lot of the current voice actors for Sonic. I feel like they're all really good casting. So I don't really have too many notes about who else I would change. Like at this point, I think Roger is genuinely my favorite Sonic. So I don't really think there's anyone I'd want to replace him. At least at this point in time. I mean, obviously, eventually he's going to have to be recasted because he's probably going to grow out of being able to do it. Or he'll retire or whatever. So, you know, we're going to have a new Sonic eventually. But, you know, just you know, for now, it's like, yeah, I feel like he's great, honestly. Like, I feel like he's got good range with the character. I feel like, you know, he's been doing it for so long that it's just like, it's hard for me to really imagine a new voice coming out of him at this point. Like, it's been 15 years, so like, you know, that's just kind of the voice that I know now. Okay, there's got to be a better way to do this, right? I've never seen wait, what? I've never seen balls so plump and swollen with flavor from the Knuckles show. What? I don't even know what that's a reference to. People ruined Jason for me by glazing him so much, not gonna lie. I mean, it's whatever. I mean, I don't really see that, to be honest. I don't really see people doing that. 15 years and he only got a good script 3 years ago where he shined. Well, see, I disagree. I feel like he's been good in pretty much every game he's been in. The only one where I think it was off was obviously Colors, because that was like the first one, and I guess maybe Lost Ball, but I think that's just down to the writing being like as dog shit as it was in that game. Because I feel like even in Forces, I really liked his performance there. And in a lot of the side stuff as well, I feel like he's been really good. Like TSR, Crossworlds, I feel like he's been great. Obviously, I did like his performance in Frontiers. It was very different, but I enjoyed it a lot. Is it this guy? Is there something I need to do with this guy? I don't get how this fight is supposed to work here exactly. Like, okay, so what I'm understanding is I need to drag out the thing from behind the guy and then set this one that I'm doing right now on fire and then drag the other one onto it so that it catches fire as well. That's obviously what I'm supposed to do, right? How am I supposed to do that when the flame goes out so fast before I can even drag it to this thing? And then if I try the other way, then the thing just retracts before I can do anything. So, like, what's the method here? It's got to be something to do with this guy. Like, maybe I need him to... Maybe I need him to, like, stop this thing somehow? I'm really not sure. No, that just seems to kill me, I think. I think that's just there to be a hazard. Okay, let me try that again. They're gonna turn Tails into a robot! That's horrible! God, that cutscene actually is just, that cutscene was terrible. I think you need the stabby guy to cut the string. See, that's what I thought just now, but I don't think I can do that. At least not without, like, getting hurt. I'll try it again, but, yeah, I don't know. This one is very confusing. Like, the first phase makes sense. Because literally all I've got to do... Literally all I've got to do is just get near him, and then when he does the attack, blind him. And then we run out and grab this. It's when we get to phase 2 that shit gets really fucking confusing. There we go. See, look, that it's literally that simple. Okay, so we'll try and get Stabby Guy to cut the string, but we'll, no idea if that works. There we go. And zap you. Try sucking the ball and stepping right in front of the Stabby Guy once it gets to him. I can't suck the ball in, that's the problem. Also, you can't avoid that, right? Like, how do you not get hit there? Swinging around? See, that's what I was trying to do, but I just don't... I just don't really see a way to do it. Also, why is he, like, deactivated now? Okay, well, maybe it doesn't matter. Okay, so, okay, yeah. So I need to, okay, I need to set this on fire to free him. In the first place. Okay, so that brings him out. And then, okay. Nah. Because it goes down too fast before I can get it to him. Yeah, it literally, it like completely loses momentum before I can get to him, so... And sucking it doesn't work. Okay. Try sucking while he's stabbing. Okay. The only way I can see that working is if I do it from here. Nope. Okay, that's just gonna get me hurt. This is so fucking confusing. I feel like this fight is very mechanically weird. Okay, now? I don't even think it can... I don't even think it can reach him. That doesn't even look like it reaches. Chris Pratt as Mario in the games? He's so cool. Oh my god. Yeah. It can't reach him because for it to get to that point, it would be too high up for him to stab. But then when it's low, it will be... When it's low, it won't be far enough for him to get. So I'm not sure that's it. I'm just trying to see. There's more to this area, but maybe I need to uncover this or something. I don't know. It's just a random barrel. Robert Downey Jr. as Ivo Robotnik. He's so rad. Actually, Eggman is someone else that I think needs a recast. Because, you know, Mike Pollock also said some shit. And, you know, look, I get that Sega probably doesn't really care. But, you know, I mean, I'd just rather not have, like, problematic people involved with the franchise. So, yeah, let's either do, yeah, guy from SatAM. Let's do either, like, bring back Jim Cummings if he's still, you know, into voice acting. Or, just get Brian Drummond, honestly. Just get Brian Drummond. He did a great job in Prime. And that's all good. Literally, it'd be that easy. Okay. Boy. Alright, so yeah, I've tried that. I've tried that now, extensively. There's got to be something else. There's got to be something else here. We've been on this boss for like half an hour, by the way. Get that health at least. Okay. Oh, you know what? Hold up a minute. Maybe I was trying to slice the wrong thing. Maybe I should have been trying to slice the... Oh, okay. Okay. See, that makes a whole lot more sense. Okay, so now I can set it on fire. Like I was doing before. And then it should get the other one. There we go. Okay, we got it. We got it. There we go. So that was the method all along. Okay, let's get him before he even gets to attack. Alright, and now it looks like we're probably going to be on to the third phase. Let me move out the way while it does this attack. See, at least I have time to actually dodge it on this phase. Whoa. I'm surprised that didn't hurt me. Alright, the Lance guy is dead. Now what do I do? Wait, there's a rolling one over here. I'm probably going to need to blind to actually grab that. Yeah, let's get that. Alright, I can move at least a little bit faster when I'm not hoovering. So, let's... Okay. Let's do that. Oh. He missed. There we go. Toast my marshmallow for me, buddy. Oh, fuck. Wait, what the fuck? You can't do that? What do you mean I can't do that? Okay, hold on. Oh, maybe I have to be holding it the whole time. I guess if I try to blow it, it blows out the flame. Okay, flash him. Okay, go, 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 go. He's gonna keep... Oh! Thank you, Emma, for the Prime sub. We appreciate that. We have 1 sub towards our 666 Halloween goal. Can we hit it? Can we hit the spooky number on spooky month? Probably not, but you know, we're one closer. We're one closer, so I appreciate that. Thank you. Also, she couldn't join on the VC today, so this is pretty much what we're going to be doing. Okay, and then... Oh no, it didn't work. It didn't work. It didn't fucking work. What do you mean I did all of that just for it to not work? Okay, you can't like sprint, but you know, we can at least move with some haste. So... There we go. Toast my shit. What the fuck, man? What?! Is he lobbing those now? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, at least I can get health infinitely here. So that makes it a little bit less, you know, bullshit. Oh, hold up a minute. Okay, okay. Okay, wow, that makes way more sense. Okay. Notice how that makes like 100 times more sense. Okay, so now I can just do this. Okay, if the game doesn't fuck me over, what the fuck was that? You're really telling me that guy just happened to land right there. In that exact moment. There we go, there we go. Look, now we've got it. Now we've got it, that's it. We finally did it, bro. Holy shit. That was only the first boss. Golly, dude, golly. Looks like another piece of the Dark Moon. Gotta move at a medium pace. Winnie the Pooh is Jules Robotnik. It's true. Oh, bother. Looks like that hedgehog got in the way of my plans again. How would you make some non-canon Sonic forms come back / be reintroduced? Non-canon? Like Fleetway Super or Dark? I don't know. I'll be honest, I don't really care. I don't really care about any of those forms enough to really want them back. I mean, Dark Sonic might be kind of cool, but I don't know. I'm not really all that interested in any of those.
Remarkable! A ghost that can possess other beings! And, unless my eyes are going, the possessor had a piece of the Dark Moon inside himself. Oh, by the way, are you okay? That was a pretty intense scuffle.
Yeah, it was. It took us, like, quite a bit to actually get through that.
But you and the Poltergeist 5000 really showed that boss ghost who's boss. I'm sure you're tired after that fight. I'll bring you back now.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, get it, Luigi. Oh. Bro, come on, man. You just took out a big, massive one, bro. It ain't that deep. It ain't that deep. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that took way too long. Yeah. Yep. But yeah, no, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm just not really, like, I don't know. Because my thing is like, I'm trying to think in terms of, like, obviously, I'd want it for gameplay purposes, because ultimately that's, like, why I play these games, right? I just can't think of anything gameplay-wise that Fleetway or Ultrasonic or whatever other random form from the comics it would really bring to the table, to be honest. Like, and even lore-wise, it's like I can't really think of anything interesting that you could do with those. So, I mean, that's just kind of where I'm at with it. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm boring like that. The only like, quote-unquote non-canon form that I really think should come back is Hypersonic. But, you know, that's a whole other can of worms.
Luigi, my boy, what a fight! You really used your noggin to teach that ghost a lesson. Let's take a look at that body snatcher ghost.
Fleetway could give laser eyes or just destructive supersonic gameplay, play as a villain. I guess, but, like, I don't know, man. It's like, if I want to play as a villain, I'd rather, like, play as Eggman or something, you know? Or if the game introduces a new villain, you know? I think that's the kind of thing that would get me more excited. Personally.
Now that we've recovered another Dark Moon piece, we just need to find the rest of them. Was that? You thought we were done? Ho ho! You didn't think the ghost would keep all the pieces in the same place, did you? No, these ghosts are far too crafty for that. They've likely spread the pieces across the entire valley. Anywho, let's inspect that piece of the Dark Moon.
Yeah, but hype moments and aura. Listen, man, I like my hype. Listen, I'm the hype moments and aura guy. Okay, that's like that. I thrive off of that shit. But I feel like there's better ways to do it. And not only that, but like I feel like just introducing a new concept is something I'd rather see at this point. Because if we're being honest, Sonic games for a long time have been doing the, like, let's bring stuff back, let's reference old material kind of thing for a little while. Probably, like, since generations. I just want to see some new stuff, you know? And that's why Super Sonic 2 was really cool in Frontiers, because that was, like, genuinely something new. So it's like, I'd rather we keep getting things like that. That's why I like Darkspine in Secret Rings. That's why I like Excalibur in Black Knight. It's because those, and Werehog in Unleashed, those were cool for those games because it was a new concept for that game. And it's like, I would rather see them continue that than to, like, okay, let's bring back this form or bring back that form or do this kind of storyline again from years ago. And it's like, I don't know. I just wouldn't really be that interested in seeing that. If I'm honest, I'd rather just see something new. Unless they do like a metal virus adaptation, in which case I'd be okay with that. I'd be very okay with that. Alright, but we got our second mansion.
Woohoo! That's it! That's where we've got to go next. How are we getting there, you ask? Well, I thought it might come to this, so I made a couple of tweaks to the pixelator. It should now be able to move you to the next location. Check it out on the monitor.
Okay, so now I can probably choose locations, right? You know, in case I want to come back here for any reason. We're going to the Haunted Towers, everybody. Okay, job for a plumber. Towers machinery isn't active. Guessing the ghosts already broke it already. We need to get the hydro generator running before we can search for the next dark food piece. Alright, so we got to fix the water system. Like Starfall, Cyber, and Werehog, those are tied to the Chaos Emeralds. In my opinion, new forms are a good way to go down unless they're directly related to Super. Yeah, no, I mean, you can do pretty much anything. I mean, like you can introduce a new MacGuffin or whatever.
Come on, where's your sense of adventure, son? Our work is far from done. We need to get a handle on these ghosts, so who knows how far they'll spread. And there's only one way to fix this mess. Restore the dark moon and place it back up in the sky. My periscope has located the next piece somewhere in these haunted towers. They've been abandoned for some time now, so they're teeming with exotic plants and, naturally, ghosts. The towers are in bad shape and the water system seems to be broken. If only we had a plumber around here.
I need my water, bruh.
You see, the haunted towers feature a complex water system that powers all the machinery. So the first thing on your to-do list will be to check out the hydro generator.
Okay. He's doing his thing. Alright. Ready to go.
Oh, and keep an eye out for new types of ghosts. That goes without saying. Good luck, young fella.
Alright, here we go. We're gonna get dematerialized again. I'd rather see other characters get new forms than Sonic get 20 more. That I also agree with, yes. I agree with that as well. And also, I mean, I'm also cool with the idea of if we do get new forms, if they stick around. Just in general, I just want to see something new. That's it. That's literally it. So while I think revisiting some of those things that you mentioned, like, you know, it'd be cool in theory. And I think it'd be cool for people who are, like, really deep in the Sonic trenches. But, you know, it's one of those things where, like, you know, from Sega's perspective as well, you know, they want to give, like, casuals a reason to care. And, you know, more than likely, that's not really going to do it. So from their perspective, I can't really see them wanting to go for something like that anyway. Okay, see, I was going to say, something's obviously a little bit different here. There we go. That's that puzzle solving. What about these? Should I open these too? Just for shits and giggles, and maybe some giggles and shits. There we go. I fucking hate Hyper, dude. I love Hype. I love Hyper. I think it's really cool. But that's just because I'm the Sonic 3 and Knuckles guy, so obviously I do. I think casuals would think a Fleetway-inspired form would be cool to play as. I mean, I don't necessarily mean in terms of gameplay, but I just mean in terms of, like, alright, what if it showed up in a trailer type thing, you know what I mean? Because, like, most people aren't going to know what that is. You know, like, people are going to see that and they're gonna think it's some Sonic EXE shit. You know what I mean? As sad as it is to say. So it's like, I feel like from that perspective, you'd be better off, like, bringing back something that I think people are more familiar with, or just do something new. But then again, it's like, I don't want them to just go for bringing old stuff back. Wait, this needs a new gadget that I don't have, I guess? Okay. Huh. EGAD is calling. Overrated rainbow bitch with no feats other than beating something that's super good. Hey. Alright, hop off my fucking goat, okay? Breathing under... Hey, listen, alright? Breathing underwater is actually huge. That is actually fucking huge. Like, I'm just saying, bro, no other form can do that. No other Sonic form is capable of defeating his one weakness. The bubble shield can do... Yeah, but like, if he gets hit, he loses the bubble shield. If he gets hit, he doesn't lose hyper. He doesn't lose hyper, and we know that the super and hyper abilities being timed is a gameplay thing, not a lore thing. So technically, he can be hyper for as long as he wants, meaning that he can breathe underwater forever, even if he gets hurt, or quote unquote hurt, because hyper can't be hurt. You can't damage him, which basically makes him super OP. I don't know. I just think it's really fucking cool, you know. Maybe I'm an old head like that, but I think that shit's just really cool. And I'm sad they won't bring it back. Like, even if it was just for one game, just for one more game, you know, just see it in 3D, something, you know, I would be happy. I'd be so happy. Super can't be damaged either. They're the same fucking form with miscellaneous shit. Actually, Super Sonic can be damaged because in that very same game, guess who knocked Sonic out of super form, right? That's right, Mr. Knuckles himself. Not only that, but also the big arm can also do it too. The big arm can also knock you out of Super Sonic. At least in the OG version of Sonic 3. Alright, what was I doing again? I forgot. I lost track of what I was doing, actually. Alright, we probably got to head out this way, right? Okay, now to inspect this. There we go. Luigi, just... Luigi, jump. Luigi, jump, bro. Why can't you jump? Okay. Okay, let me feed it to you. Oh wait, it's like actually stuck to my thing. What could this mean? Do I feed it to these? Oh, never mind. I can get rid of it. I could get rid of it the whole time. Okay. Wait a minute. No. Okay. Starfall could do that because Ian thinking of Hyper implies they're relative. Huh? Wait, doing what? Oh, okay. Wait. Okay, I get it now. I need to hit that. Okay, not exactly what I was going for, but sure. There we go. Oh, is that it? Fuck, I wasn't paying attention, man. What did he tell me? I feel like I actually really needed to know that information. Oh, okay, here we go. He didn't tell me yet. That's the thing.
Did you hear me? The machinery in the haunted towers is powered by water. Now go to the roof and make sure that water pump is working.
Okay. So he told me to go to the roof. The question is, where do I go to get to the roof? Where do I go to get to the roof? Alright, well, there's actually nothing out here. Okay, then we went this way. Is there like one of those hidden pulleys again? I just know it might be. I just know it could be. He just said get to the roof. He didn't say how. Can I go in here? How do I get up? How do I get up this? Is this not where I need to go? Okay, it's not that. It has to be something to do with these plants. I feel like. Anything hyper could or cyber could do that. I don't know. Yeah, but I mean, we don't actually know if, like... we don't really actually know, obviously, like, what abilities... See, I call it supersonic, too, because I feel like that just kind of makes sense. We don't know, like, what the actual extent of supersonic 2 abilities is. Or what they are, actually, so... Like, obviously, it's obviously stronger than supersonic regular, but... you know, we don't necessarily know how much. And then we also don't really know how much stronger hypersonic is. Like, obviously, if we're looking strictly in terms of gameplay, like, Supersonic 2 does look stronger than Hyper, but that's just because the game allows for that to... The game has the presentation to actually convey that to us. Oh, here we go. That looks promising. What now? I got a frog? Was I supposed to do that? I don't think I was supposed to do that. Pull out the weeds? This does nothing for us. Yeah, we can't de-weed this place. I don't know where that went. And Starfall actually beat something Super couldn't. Yeah, that's true. But like I say, you know, it's like we don't really get to see the full scope of what Hyper might actually be capable of. Oh, hold on, wait, I'm so stupid. Was it this the whole time? I thought that's where I came from. That's why I was kind of a little confused there. I thought that's where I came from. Okay, so... Yeah, I'm supposed to go here. Holy shit, bro. Damn. Okay, now we can enter. We've made it to the tower lobby. The Tilted Towers. Okay, here we go. Alright, well, this is a fine situation I've gotten myself into, so what do I do here? It looks like I'm going to have to maybe raise the water level before I can get across. Because for some reason, Luigi inexplicably cannot jump. Despite actually being better at that than his older brother. You know, Luigi was always the better jumper, but, you know, apparently he can't even make it up this dinky little staircase here. Could you imagine how much easier this journey would be if he just remembered that he could, you know, leave the ground? You know, I feel like we wouldn't have to be doing all this. Is this anything? Is this the key to my solution? Fuck. But yeah, so it's like what I'm getting at is that you get a you get an actual like scaling feat from Supersonic 2 that shows that it is stronger than Supersonic, whereas we don't actually get to see that with Hyper. But like the assumption is that Hyper is like a good significant amount stronger, given the fact that Obviously, it uses the Super Emeralds, and those are much more powerful than the Chaos Emeralds. To the point where I would say it probably is stronger than Supersonic 2. By quite a lot, actually. Like, you know, if we use the Dragon Ball, if we use the Dragon Ball equivalent, because, you know, let's not kid ourselves, that's obviously what the reference was in the first place. Then obviously Supersonic would be Super Saiyan, Supersonic 2, Super Saiyan 2. And like, let's just say that the... Wait, hold on, there might be something here, actually. Ah! I found it. And then maybe Hypersonic is the equivalent of the God forms. Obviously, the God forms didn't exist in Dragon Ball when Hypersonic was made, but you know, now that we have that context now to kind of like equate it to. Dragon Ball equivalent, pack it up. Bro, listen, man. You cannot, like... Bro, you can't say pack it up when Supersonic was quite literally designed to be a Super Saiyan rip. That was literally the idea. Like, is it so crazy to use that as an example? Like, what, you want me to use One Piece? You want me to use, like, One Piece as an example? Alright, Supersonic is Gear 1. Fucking the Supersonic 2 is Gear 2 and Supersonic Hypersonic is fucking Gear 5. You know, like that makes even less sense. Why can't I get this guy? Oh, he's defending himself. I have to wait for him to attack. Why is this not working? There we go. I'm wasting time charging it up. That's why. When I really don't need to be doing that. Ouch. He got my ass. He fucking got me. Okay. Yep, you're gonna get inside there. Fuck you! You're dead. Nah, use Sonic logic. Well, the thing is that we can't use Sonic logic because there's not enough information. So we have to use references here. What the fuck is that? That was the scariest thing in the game so far. Did you see the way that guy jumped at me? I did not like that. We could say Hyper is just SS2 because we don't even know how strong the Super Emeralds are. Yeah, see, but that's what I'm saying though. That's kind of the argument I'm making, is that, like, you know, we don't even know how strong the actual Chaos Emeralds are in the first place. Because they say that they have the power to pretty much grant any like they have the power to pretty much will whatever you want into existence. You know, so pretty much the Chaos Emeralds already have like limitless potential. So what if that limitless potential was unlocked into even more potential? And that's what the Super Emeralds are. So that's kind of where my logic comes from, of like, okay, well, Hypersonic would have to be like a God form equivalent. Because God forms are essentially like also a potential unlock. Because then they build off of it with the other God forms when you start to get Super Saiyan God and Blue Evolved, whatever the hell that was, random power up. But you know, yeah, the Chaos Emeralds are practically infinite in power. So it's like, how do you quantify something that's even stronger than that? You know what I mean? So it's kind of one of those things where they've already kind of written themselves into a corner with it. So it's like, okay, how do you go beyond that? And so Hypersonic is kind of almost supposed to represent that. Okay, for some reason I didn't realize I can go into that door. Also, there might be another one right here. Okay, collect them spirit balls. There we go. I think Darkspine is stronger than Hyper, and I'm not even lying. I mean... Oh, fuck. Well, I think I get where you're coming from, because the Eraser Jin, I forget the name of his transformation at the end, but he's like an extra dimensional being at that point. So the fact that Sonic defeats him in Darkspine obviously makes that form pretty strong. But that's the thing, though. Again, that's like something we can directly reference within the story itself. So it's like it makes reasonable sense, like why things are that way. But Hyper doesn't have that. There's literally no reason for us to assume anything other than that it is stronger than Supersonic. And most likely it is stronger than Supersonic 2. Is it stronger than Darkspine? Like, it could be. I mean, I would probably say it is, but like we have no way to know that. We have no way to know that. But from that logic, you know, Hypersonic would have to be an extra dimensional being if it is stronger than Darkspine. Which obviously, again, we don't get to see within the game. I think I just hate Hypersonic. Honestly, this is making me like him more. Because I'm like, hold on, he genuinely has like limitless potential. And I just think that's a really cool concept. Holy fuck. Piranha plants? Piranha plants, but not? How the fuck do you... Let me just run past. Oh, hold on, wait. I see how you defeat them now. Okay, except it didn't work. Eat that. Dumb fuck. Get killed. Is there another one? Ooh. Okay. Nah, we good. Okay, and then... Pop him. There we go. Limitless potential doesn't really make for a good form. I disagree. Because let's go back to the Dragon Ball comparison, because I know how much you love that. But what's one of the best Dragon Ball characters, right? Broly. And isn't Broly said to have limitless potential? You know, like he grows really fast. Like he adapts, he grows really fast, and I think that makes him a very interesting and fun character to watch in fights. So, that's why I think, you know, that's why I think Hypersonic is raw. Yeah, but Broly has a good reason for that because it's regulated. Sure. But like, the idea of like unchecked power, you know, doesn't that just seem appealing? Like, it's kind of almost the Superman complex where it's like he has all this power, but that the real struggle is actually holding it back. The real struggle that he has in Hyperform is actually holding all that power back. Like, I don't know. I like that concept. So, I mean, for me, I think that's pretty cool. I feel like that makes it... I feel like that could really make it a really cool form. Like, you know, you could call it a potential man. You can call it a potential man super transformation, but I don't know, man. I'm just saying. Oh my god. What the fuck? I'm just gonna run. Holy fuck, they didn't catch me. I'm skipping this shit. I need to go now. Whoa. What the fuck? Shit got crazy out here all of a sudden. Ruh. Fuck that guy. He's gone. We don't need to worry about him anymore. Okay. But now here comes this fellow. Youch! Yikes! Okay. What the hell? Oh, you gotta be joking. There's far too much going on here now. Fuck. Oh my god, that guy fucking hurts. I need to get rid of the fucking green guy. The green guy is actually a problem. Oh my fucking god. Never mind. He just blew my actual back out. Holy fuck. Get out of there, Luigi. Okay. Holy shit. This game got hard all of a sudden. What the hell? Fucking huge difficulty spike for this one room. Might as well call it a new form, Ballistic Sonic. But here's the thing, though. Like, the thing is, if you're going to give it a new name, you have to make it look different. Hypersonic just fits with the rainbow and the glow and the aura. It's just cool, man. It's just cool. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Like, listen, man. I know it's hype moments and aura, but, like... I care about that shit. That shit means something to me, man. Okay. Is this not what I was supposed to do? Being of utter light in the silhouette of Sonic. See, I feel like that would have to be above Hypersonic. I feel like if they're gonna have a pure being of just energy, then that should be beyond Hypersonic, I think. I want my hype moments and aura with Starfall too. What do you mean? Yeah, but like it's different hype moments and aura. Like we're talking about we're literally this discussion is just the greatest hype moments and aura in history versus the greatest hype moments and aura of today. So we need to suck and blow. I really need to start paying attention to what he's telling me. Hold up. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay, never mind. I figured it out. There we go. Look at that. You can float. You float too. You float too. You float too. And then we go again. Fuck. That shit did not fucking work, bro. Okay. What's in here? Huh? Who actually owns these mansions, by the way? Because obviously the ghosts don't. They're fucking shit up. Okay. I found a gem. If we're using DB logic, then in the Archie comics, the Super Emeralds are literally used for Supersonic. Yeah, but the Archie comics are fucking stupid and inconsistent. And I'm definitely not just saying that because it kind of invalidates what I said. But also, they're not canon anyways, so, like, I don't care. Oh my god. So is Dragon Ball. I mean, yeah, that's not wrong either. But like yeah, but Dragon Ball is stupid and inconsistent with Riz. Archie is stupid and inconsistent, but it's sexual harassment. Oh my god. Okay. This guy's got a fucking bucket on his head. Wait. Okay, no, I see how I'm supposed to defeat him. I see how I'm supposed to defeat him. See, look, he wants to peek out. He wants to peek out like a dumbass. Ooh. There technically isn't a canon in Dragon Ball since people didn't read the Toyo Taro statement correctly. Dragon Ball fans can't read correctly. What was the statement? What am I supposed to do here? Oh, I need to use the bucket. Obviously. I feel like that was very, very obvious. Or maybe it wasn't. The bucket isn't heavy enough. Oh, wait. I need to fill up the bucket with liquid. I get it now. I get it now. Fill me up. Okay, I don't think that worked. There we go. Is it full? I'll just do one more just in case it's not full. Okay, it's definitely full now. Okay, so people assumed that meant everything to do with Dragon Ball. So Fortnite Goku is canon, apparently. Wait, so... Oh, okay, wait. They said everything is canon. Wait, okay, so they said everything is canon. People assumed that meant everything to do with Dragon Ball. So Fortnite Goku is canon, apparently. Well, I'm sure they just meant the stuff that happens within the series, right? Do I need to flash these? Is that what I'm doing wrong here? Oh! Wait, but no, I need to do them all at once. I need to do them all at once. Okay. Wait. No, hold on. I'm so dumb. The bucket is the one that goes over there. The bucket is what needs to go over here. And then I need to stand on that one. I need to stand on that one so I can flash them all from here. You know, it actually makes a lot of sense when you, like, stop to think about it for 2 seconds. There we go. We did it. Omni Goku is canon to these people. Yeah, but Toyotaro doesn't control the canon. If anything, Daima could be main canon since Akiko Toriyama wrote it himself. Well, here's the thing with that is, I mean, obviously Toyotaro, I mean, he writes the manga, but like, so I'm sure what they mean in terms of canon is just whatever. I'm sure whatever. Fuck. What was I gonna say? I'm sure whatever is in the manga is pretty much canon, right? Yeah. And supposedly Daima. So that wouldn't count GT. So yeah, like that. I feel like that makes sense. Oh, also, thanks for the chat, Spencer. Bowden. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but I appreciate it. Thank you for the chat. Thank you for the chat. And welcome to the stream. I'm sorry that I missed your message. GT could be after Super if we change the end of Z time skip. Well, yes. I mean, because it is after the. Yeah, GT does take place after the time skip. Like, it's supposed to be a few years after the... It's supposed to be a few years after the time skip. Like, 3 to 5 years, I think. I'm pretty sure they explain that in the show. So yeah, like in terms of the actual timeline of events, if we were to consider GT canon, which like I don't think they do, then yeah, GT obviously would have to happen after Super. But again, I don't think it is. I don't think they do consider it canon. Holy shit, he sucks ass. This guy is terrible. Alright, well, what do we do now? I already completely forgot what Gad told me to do. Maybe I just go back. I consider Super the end, forget GT. Yeah, I mean, I think for all intents and purposes, like... I think for all intents and purposes, GT just kind of doesn't exist. Wait. We can make it. We can make it. There we go. I didn't even think that's how you're supposed to do it. But fuck it. Okay, so is that room open now? Watch me be completely wrong. Nope. Nope, I did not pay a single bit of attention to what he told me. Or Omega Shenron could be strong as shit. I mean, there's that, but like... It doesn't explain the forms. You know? Like, obviously, why doesn't he have access to God forms? Why, like, where's Ultra Instinct? And it's like... You know, obviously the explanation, obviously like the real world explanation is just the fact that GT was not, I mean, Super wasn't a thing at the time. It wasn't even so much of a fucking idea at that point in time. But you know, story-wise, obviously it doesn't really make sense to have it take place any time before. Plus, also, I think the whole Battle of Gods thing is like supposedly only happens a few months after the Boo saga. Or maybe a year. So, you know, I'm pretty sure they explain all of this in canon. Yeah, Battle of Gods happens like a year or two after Boo. So obviously that happens within the 10 years between Boo saga and End of Z. Oh. There's obviously something I forgot to do over here. Oh, the few months thing is a translation error? Okay. Okay, so I gotta get in there now. Okay. This is very confusing. I also have, like, no health. I'm guessing they checkpoint you if you, like, fuck up. Okay. Okay. I have no idea how that worked. Let me just double check I actually did this thing right. Did I not do it the whole fucking time? Why did he call me? I thought he called me to say that I did it. Is it done now? Wait, okay, he's calling again. What does it mean? Let me actually fucking read this time. What's the matter? Having a hard time turning the water pump on? You'll need to give it a big blast to start it. Okay. Task failed successfully. Okay, see, how was I... I did not realize that could cover the whole area. Okay. Alright, that makes sense. Well, not really, but, you know, let's just pretend it does. Okay, now surely we can do something with that. Oh, fuck, the ghosts are in the water supply. Fuck. Oh, good, clean drinking water, bro. Man, what the hell? There we go. Anyway, so I mean, I got the concept. I got the general concept of what we were supposed to be doing, at least. Piccolo was low-key funny in Super. I just wish they did more with him. I felt like Piccolo really became a background character in Super, and to be fair, it kind of started with the Boo Saga, honestly. Like, outside of ROF and TOP, like, what does Piccolo do in Super, genuinely? Doctor, why am I glowing? Ghosts appear to be possessing your drinking water. Oh, fuck. Apparently, actually, 1 in 6 households experience this. What the hell? Why is he just... That's just great, bro. That's just fucking fantastic, bro. You know, these are the type of people that I get coming to my work, bro, for real. I deadass get people that do this shit come into my work, bro. It's actually nasty as hell. I'm like, how are you real? Oh my god. Those rotund ghosts. Okay, wow. Jesus, you didn't need to fucking say that, but... I didn't know Danny DeVito died and he was in this game. Danny DeVito, man. I'm still holding out. Listen, I know the next movie is going to be Mario Galaxy, but I'm still holding out for that Wario appearance, and I'm still holding out that it will be Danny DeVito. Another bronze. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Listen, we're not going for ranks. We're not going for 100%. We're just trying to play the game, man. We're just trying to play the game. There we go. They could end up rehashing GT entirely after Super runs out of content with the dogshit power scaling. I could see them doing that. GT Redux. Oh man. The last villain for Goku and Vegeta was a dude who wished to be the strongest. Superhero did Piccolo right until Gohan came in with the unearned form with the minimal training. Piccolo, yeah. Piccolo was done well in Superhero. He actually was on business in that. And like in Super, he had his like intelligent moments, but I felt like they kind of forgot that like Piccolo was supposed to be like the super duper smart one of the group. Like, they forgot the dude has a fucking huge IQ. Like, you know, I mean, he has his big brain moments every now and then, but I feel like it just doesn't happen as much. He doesn't get a chance to do it. But Superhero definitely had that.
You're looking a little soggy.
The fuck? Yeah, Danny DeVito as Wario and Willem Dafoe for Waluigi. Literally perfect. Literally perfect casting. You couldn't ask for better than that. Okay.
Naturally, I was right, and after a little tinkering with the power scope, produced a little better results. Remember that gigantic tree? The dark moon piece seems to be somewhere up there. So we know roughly where it is, but the hard part is getting there.
And Gohan, unable to do anything, gave the spotlight to other characters who aren't Saiyans, and Goten and Trunks could have relevance. That would be nice. We need an arc with... Oh yeah, and before that you said we need an arc with Goku and Vegeta unable to do anything. It would be cool to get some other character focus.
Got all that? Off you go!
That said, though, I'm not against the idea of Goten and Trunks just being like just gag characters essentially. Because I think people forget that Dragon Ball started out pretty much as a gag manga, but with martial arts elements. It really wasn't until that first tournament arc that they actually it actually became like a battle shonen. But even then, they eased into it a lot. Like, it didn't happen all at once, you know? Like it was. I would say it wasn't really until like the King Piccolo arc that like it started to kind of take form the way it is now, and throughout pretty much all of Z. So I think in the Boo Saga, when they started to bring back some of those gag elements, I feel like some people really didn't like it. Despite the fact that, like, yeah, that is pretty much in the series DNA. But yeah, it was never really... It was never really supposed to be that serious. At least at the start. Doing some gardening here. Holy shit. Do not make Goten and Trunks gag characters. That's the worst thing you could do. But the thing I'm saying is that I think they kind of already are. And I think they were always meant to be. And I think it works mostly for Trunks, because I feel like it works as a good parallel to Future Trunks. Like, obviously, Future Trunks is this very like melodramatic character who's obviously pretty much like always dealing with some kind of trauma. Whereas you have like the Trunks of this timeline, who's very like pampered and kind of you know, he's a bit of an asshole, you know. And I feel like it makes for a nice contrast as to like how different his character could have turned out, and how different events went within the story. I just think it makes for like an interesting kind of like dichotomy between them. But, you know. And then there's the whole like Super Saiyan bargain sale thing. Like I think it was very apparent that that's what they were going for. They were clearly not. Those characters were not meant to be taken seriously. And that's without even getting into all the Gotenks shenanigans. Like, they're very obviously joke characters. I get why some people probably don't like that, but that is very clearly the intention. Oof. Okay. Boom. It seems the entire world forgot Goku as champion. How do you forget a two-time champ? That is actually true, yeah, but I suppose the explanation is just that, you know, they do tournaments, you know, it's something that just happens a lot within that world. So you know, he might have been the two-time winner, but you know, he wasn't no Mr. Satan, all right? He was never no Mr. Satan. Now that right there is my goat. That's the world champion right there, okay? Mr. Frickin' Satan was never a fraud once in his life, okay? Now that's a real character right there. I wish they eased into planetary power scaling rather than making the first big boss able to destroy a planet with two fingy wingies. Super Saiyan went from a peak form to being sidelined to a first stage multiplier, even. DBZ stopped being peak after the Cell Saga, in my opinion. Battle of Gods, Tournament and Power, and GT were exceptions, though. I thought you didn't like GT.
Criminy, not again!
Also, I would argue that the Goku Black arc is up there, but the ending is dog shit. The ending is absolute dog shit. I will not deny that. But I think it was really going somewhere. Up until like those last few episodes. No, I fucking love GT. Oh. Someone in chat hated GT. I remember mentioning when I was doing my Dragon Ball watch through that I was gonna do GT, and someone was like, "No, don't do GT," and I was like, "Oh, but like, what if I do though?" Goku Black up to the ending is an exception. That arc was so good. Check your map. Okay, we're looking for pinwheel veins. Okay, all right. So okay. I see where we need to go. At least the announcer remembered him. The announcer did that. That's the GOAT, though. Honestly, man, the announcer has to be one of the most underrated Dragon Ball characters because, like, all the shit that he went through. Like, he's seen it all, bro, and he's been there since practically day one. He's seen some shit. More than, like, pretty much any other regular human in the series. Okay. I still honestly believe the biggest missed opportunity of the Tournament of Power was not having him announce it. Like, listen, man, don't get me wrong. Like the Grand Minister or whatever his name was, you know, he was aight, but like he's no announcer, okay? They should have brought him on, be like, yes, this is our special guest here to commentate the match from Universe 7. Oh my god. That would have been so peak. Bro, what do you mean? What? Okay. Can you not do two at once in this game? Is that just not a thing you can do? Oh my goodness, bro. You're not getting away. Shut the fuck. There we go. We got him. Super Saiyan is allegedly supposed to be Frieza level shit too. The fact young children achieved it so easily. Yeah. I think that's that's kind of where the gag comes from, is just the fact that, like, yeah, it was this like legendary form that was pretty much considered a myth. And then here go these two snot-nosed brats just unlocking it just like that. No struggle, nothing. And then Super came along, and then they had the Universe 6 Saiyans, and they did the whole, like, back-tingling thing, and I kind of get what they were going for, but, like, I feel like as a gag, like, it wouldn't have been too bad, but they kind of tried to take that as, like, a serious thing, like, that is just how you unlock the form, and it's like, I don't really get it. I don't really see it. I don't see the vision on that one. And I like the Universe 6 Saiyans. I think they're cool. But does it make a whole lot of sense? Not really. Okay. Right, we should probably focus on taking out the small guys first. Okay, there we go. That makes one. There we go. Alright. The game gets a whole lot more difficult once you get to these, once you get to this area. Starts to, you know, open up a little bit more. Okay. Yo, this guy is a problem for me. There we go. Alright. Really? Get the fuck... Oh my god, no, no, no. I got him. I got him. You're cooked, buddy. Goodbye. That's right. I'll be taking that. Would have been peak if they ended with Trunks killing Zamasu or sealing him in the new Z sword. Apparently those can just be made. Can it? Did they say that? I feel like I don't remember that. But yeah, that definitely would have been much better, and I think it would have tied into the whole like theme of the arc a lot better. And you know, because as it is now, it just comes across kind of like, all right, well, Super is pretty much just the Goku and Vegeta show at this point, so we got to have them come in and solve everything. And, you know, the Spirit Sword idea was cool. But then it's like the scaling of that kind of flies out the window. And then after that we get the whole fucking what's it called? Not the reset, but them living in the other timeline, and it's like I don't get it, man. I don't get why they did that. It just doesn't feel like a good ending, not only for that arc, but for like future Trunks as a character, because I mean we're probably not going to see him again. Like, unless some bullshit happens in that new timeline he's in, like, we're probably not going to see him again. And even then, at that point, the damage has kind of already been done. Like, you kind of... I don't know. They really dropped the ball with that arc at the end. Like, it was so promising, too. I fucking hate Universe 6 so much, bro. Fuck that arc. And fuck that universe. Aside from Hit, he's cool as fuck. Hit's that fucking guy. Did you know that he's voiced by Matthew Mercer, who voices McCree in Overwatch and Jotaro in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? I think he's also the voice of Espio. I'm like 99% sure he also voices Espio. So there you go. Love that. Love that. I think you'll actually find a lot of JoJo, Dragon Ball, and Sonic share a lot of voice actors. Specifically on the English side. You know, being a fan of all three, you know, you notice that a lot. You notice that a lot. Okay, I don't really know what I'm doing here, to be honest. I'm pretty sure I've done everything I need to do. And then in here. And then, okay, obviously there's a hidden door, so we gotta unlock that. Okay, ooh, gets paid, okay. Oh, shit. That doesn't do anything. Oh, I probably already did it, that's probably why. I forget. Also, the robot guy and the stretchy guy, they're nice. The robot... Oh, yeah. The guy that you can only defeat by hurting his feelings. that was fun. I liked him. And Winnie the Pooh. Oh, my God. No, but I like Universe 6, you know? I think you know, I like it. I don't know. I think as a parallel universe type concept, I feel like it works well enough. Again, I think it's just a little shaky how they go about the whole Super Saiyan thing with those guys, but other than that, like, I don't really see a problem with it. I don't know if it was said, but Beerus had to seal old Kai somehow. That is true, yeah. That is true. I didn't think about that. Was it ever explained, like, who made the sword, though? Or was it Beerus, or maybe someone else forge it? Did the Kais make it, and then he just so happened to be sealed within it? For one reason or another? Because if I remember correctly, he did that so that he couldn't be killed, right? During his sleep. I might be remembering it wrong, though. What's this? Do I go up from here? Okay, hold up. Maybe I need to, keep the bucket on here. Oh, here we go. Okay, I needed enough weight. Alright. Man, what the hell? Yo, lift them glasses up, buddy. Lift them glasses up, my man. Come on, you know you want to. Ouch. The fuck? Oh, I saw him adjusting there. I saw him adjusting, bro. Okay. Honestly, bro, these green guys are the fucking worst. Oh, wait, yeah, you need to suck the glasses off. I forget. There we go. You know, the solution always... The solution always ends up being way more fucking simple than I expect it to be. Also, we literally figured that out last part, bro. I just forgot. Okay. Huh? Okay. Fucking ads. Well, hey, listen, you know how you can avoid ads, alright? I don't even got to say it at this point. I don't even got to say it at this point. But guys, if you're watching on Twitch and you're experiencing those pesky ads, then let me tell you about some very, very cool way that you can avoid them. Well, let's just say there's this process called subscribing, okay? And you get some really cool stuff for it. You know, you get a cool badge next to your name. You get some nice little emotes there. And also, yeah, you get to avoid those ads, which I honestly think is a really big perk. So, I'm just saying, you know, it might just be worth it. Like, it might just really be worth it. Okay? I don't know. Like, me personally, I would take the deal. But that's just me. Okay, so now what? Suck up all this paper? As to not cause any waste, because that's not what we do around here. We don't waste shit. Okay, Universe 6 is good. It's just those fuck-ass saying them monkeys. That's fucking crazy. Monkeys in all caps is actually insane work. Where am I? Okay, there's supposedly a door here. Alright. Suck this out the way. Boo! Am I boolean? True or false? Like from the first Luigi's Mansion? I remember you. Bro, I forgot about boos, man. I forgot all about them. Ew, what the fuck is this shit? And where the hell am I, bro? This is a straight coffin, bro. Someone died down here. Should I really defile this corpse? Seems like a bad idea. Seems like a fucking terrible idea. Where did he go? Oh, wait, yeah, you have to use the dark light to see him. Okay. I definitely have to capture this guy, but where's he at? Okay. There we go. That's it. That's it right there. And in you go. That's what we like to see. Oh, who's calling? Shameless plug. You know it. Shin spawned a block of Kachi Kachin in the Boo Saga, if I remember correctly. So, yeah. That's right. That's right. There you go with the details. I forgot all about that.
They're very elusive, only coming out when their hiding spot has been found. They may all look the same, but each has its own personality. Try to capture them all. Otherwise, they might regroup, and their power grows when they gather in large numbers. Ciao.
Buongiorno. That means good morning. Ha. Oh, fuck. What am I doing now? Was this the whole point of coming down here, or did I miss something? We need to find all the pieces. Okay, so... Floor 3. How am I getting there? Sledding laboratory. Okay. Yes, indeed. How the fuck do I get over there? Also, why do I feel like there's, like, maybe a hidden door here? There's not. But it was worth a look anyway. Okay, let me just double check I've done everything there is to do here. Also, I love how you just go through those. Like, it really doesn't look like you should be able to do that, but you can. So there's nothing here either. Or is it? Ah. Aha! I found something. What the fuck? Okay, but what does it do, though? I can't even, like, shine my light on it. It just deadass doesn't do anything. It just... That's it? What did I do this for? What did I... Okay. Alright. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I don't get it. Is there anything I can throw at this guy? I feel like I need to beat him. Somehow. Okay, I can fly up here. Okay. So, I mean, we're in the main... Wait. Oh, over here. Oh, wait, no, that goes to the garden. Okay, there's another door here, apparently? Okay. Oh, this goes to the staircase. Is it? Oh, okay. Bro. The way he just gets launched into rooms in this game is just so fucking funny. I don't know what it is. Like, bro, as if this situation wasn't precarious enough, bro. He's getting slapped silly by every fucking thing. Oh, I was under the staircase the whole time. Okay. Wait, what the fuck? No, that's not what's happening. Oh my god, I have to move with it. Okay. Shut the... bro, get the fuck... There we go. I cannot keep letting these guys bother me like that. Whoa, hey, let's fucking relax now. What? Well, obviously this door is fake, because there's nothing there. And I can see that on my map. Which in the first game, if you saw something like that, you'd have to go out into the menu and check your map, which is like a whole fucking process. So thank God you don't have to do that here. There we go, turn that shit on. Wait, there's got to be more to it than that. Okay. Thank you for the stretch. Oh my fucking god. Ah, god. I'm tearing myself apart. Okay. There we go. That's better. That is actually a lot better. Oh my god. Let me tell you, it has been one of those ones. It has really been one of those ones. I feel like my whole frame has changed now. I knew you needed it. I'll tell you what I need as well. I'll probably also need... Thank you for the hydrate. I'll probably also need to end the stream after this mission. Because obviously I don't know how long the next one is going to be. And it's been about 2 hours and we've only done like 3 missions. I'm pretty sure that includes this one. Did I do that right? What am I, what's the process here? Okay, surely I need a bucket. Just otherwise, literally anything that can help. Oh wait, yeah, there's literally one right here. Okay, I knew that. Put it down right there. Wait, can I not flash it when the bucket's in the way? Oh no, I can. Okay, I was just a little bit off. Oh, I thought there was a hole in the bucket for a second. Like one of the like one of the wood panels was missing. I was like, oh, that's a fucking problem if that's true. Why is it in such an awkward spot? There? There we go. Alright, that's what we were looking for. Okay, now how can I feed the plants? Like this? Alright, nice. That's a gem. Okay, but I'm sure this is the thing I need to make grow. And my cats are absolutely scrapping right now. Because why wouldn't they be doing that? Hey! Relax! Alright, anyways. Look at them, bro. They're so dumb. Why are you so stupid looking? Why are they so stupid looking? I can't take it, man. Come on, cats, bro. Look at them. They've split up now. They're not fighting anymore. But as for me, you know, I mean, I'm just kind of confused as hell. A little bit. I'm a little bit confused, man. There's another set of stairs over there. Oh, there's no way I'm done. I did a stretch. Holy fuck. Break his ankles? Me? I'm not breaking shit. I'm not breaking shit. Hey, listen, don't forget. Whenever you guys redeem a stretch, you have to do it too. Don't forget that. Okay, it's not just for me. Because I know some of you motherfuckers are not stretching properly and probably have bad posture, so you should really do that. This is quite the predicament, because I have no fucking clue what I am doing. Like, I actually have no idea. Should I water the second plant as well? Well, I can't do that. So, you know, obviously now I'm a little bit confused. I'm a little bit really confused, actually. Hey, get off the table, cat. You are a cat, okay? Don't forget that that's what you are. I just killed this hillbilly, and then I took his banjo. Wait, is hillbilly like... Is that? Can you not say that? Wait, is that actually bad to say? Because I just realized that got auto-modded. For you saying that. That's fucking crazy. I didn't even know that was like a bad thing to say. My bad. If it is. Maybe that's just auto-mod being dumb. It said race, religion, or ethnicity, which I don't think being a hillbilly is any of those things. I don't think it's any of those things. You know, because it's not like you gotta be a white Christian or whatever to be a hillbilly. I think it's just that that's like the stereotype. Oh, you can push the bucket around? I don't think this actually means anything for us. Do I use the dark light on these plants? Oh wait, what's this? Oh my god. Apparently it can be used as a form of pride or a derogatory term. I mean, yeah, no, obviously it's like derogatory, like making fun, but I don't my bad for saying it. Yeah, no, okay. I guess, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess I can see how that might be bad, but I don't know. I genuinely never even thought about that. I genuinely never even thought about the possibility that that might not be like a PC thing to say. I don't know. Like, do people actually get mad when you say that? I don't know. Maybe I'm just really ignorant. Okay, well, I guess we should just all refrain from saying it just in case. But I'll allow it just this once, just because I didn't know. I genuinely wouldn't have known if it didn't come up saying that. I thought it was just a joke term instead of an actually bad. Yeah, I always just thought it was kind of like a. I thought everyone said it, honestly. I had no idea it had like a bad connotation to it. Like, I guess it's a stereotype though, right? I guess that is what will do it. It is kind of a stereotype because, like, obviously when you say that, like, you picture a very particular kind of person in your head. So I mean, maybe that's got something to do with it. Oh my god. Like TFS, or was that before it was bad? Did they say it there? Oh yeah, didn't they say it in that Android 13 movie? Oh my god. Oh, they call Goku that. Oh my god. And in the Cell games? Oh, okay. See, I don't, yeah, that's the thing. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's so, like, widely used. I think even now that I genuinely didn't realize that... I didn't think at all it was, like, a bad thing. Like, I guess I must have just thought it was, like, a term of endearment, if anything. But yeah, no, I guess I can see how it might not be. How do I know more about this than you? Hey, to be fair, I don't watch TFS. I've maybe only seen a couple of their things. I don't really engage in that. Like, at all. Honestly, it's the same with, like, the Sonic fan dubs that everyone's always, like, referencing. It's like, I've maybe watched the, I've watched the Sonic 06 one, and I've watched a little bit of the SA2 one, but that's about it. You bite your tongue. I mean, I don't know. I just never really had much interest in the whole like fan dubbing thing. Like nothing against it, obviously. Just it. I don't know. It just never really was something that was on my radar much. Like, I guess I'd watch them if they came up, but I wasn't like actively watching them or anything. But I respect it. Like, it's cool what those guys do. It's just not something I'm really that knowledgeable on or invested in at all. What am I doing? What am I supposed to be doing? There's a little thing on fire here. But that's not helping me. Yo, Egad, please help. Okay, so floor 3 is obviously where I'm supposed to be headed. Okay, and right now, I'm right under that. And then we get to floor 4. So, okay, I filled this bucket. Obviously, I'm supposed to do something more with it than just water those plants. But what? What am I supposed to do? Man, I'm lost. Man, I am so lost. What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm just gonna start sucking things till I figure it out. Is it this big plant here? Is that something? No. Not even a little bit. Well, god damn, bro. They got me hella confused with this. They got me hella fucking confused with this shit, bro. It's got nothing to do with this frickin' doohickey. I filled up this bucket just about as much as I filled up your mother last night. What? Why did I say that? You know, like mid-sentence, I was like, what the fuck am I about to say? And then I said it, and then I was like, all right, yeah, that was what I was gonna say. And then I was like, all right, well, I said it now, so there you go. What do I do with this thing? Oh my god, I don't know. I don't fucking know. I watered the plant. Okay. Can I water these? Does this need watering? This doesn't look like something that needs watering. Does this need watering, or is this just decoration? I don't know. I can't tell. Can I take it with me? I need help. I need help. Okay, I don't know. I have no idea. Grinding for shit in SRCW is a pain. SRCW? Oh, Sonic Racing Crossworlds. I was trying to get some of their S ranks earlier today. And bro, you need 3,000 Donpa tickets for one AI skin. Yeah, I heard about that. honestly, unlocking everything in that game has got to be like, that genuinely has to take years. Like, even if you were to literally play every day for hours, that shit would have to take you years, bro. And even if you're like so good at the game, you're like constantly getting first place and a bunch of tickets and all that shit. Oh, it's got to take so long. It's got to take so long. Yeah, but it's still peak. Hey, listen, man. I agree. And you will see my full opinion this weekend as the review is dropping this Sunday. So keep an eye out on the main channel for the Sonic Racing Crossworlds review. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. I decided that that's going to be my last review project of the year. Mainly just because the Mario shit burnt me out so much. There will still be videos on the main channel though. It just won't be reviews. It will be smaller stuff and compilations and things like that. So you know, still look forward to those things, but you know, yeah, there you go. So anyway, yeah, Crossworlds review is this week. And yeah, I had a lot of very positive things to say. Because it's a very good game. Like, let's not freaking kid ourselves, bro. Sonic has just been on such a good run, man. Like, Shadow Generations was amazing. I had nothing but good things to say about that. Crossworlds has been great. Obviously, you know, I wanted to wait until the game had been out a little bit before I, like, really form my opinions on it. And, you know, that's not to say the game doesn't have problems. Like, obviously, you know, I still think there's some things that I would like fixed, but honestly, a lot of the problems I have really do just come down to nitpicks, and, you know, ultimately, the amount of fun I have with the game vastly outweighs pretty much anything I think is wrong with it, so yeah, man, good ass game, good ass game. Oh my god. It plays into the addictive aspect of the game. Yeah, it definitely does. The game is very addictive. Like, it's actually bad how addictive that game is. It is so hard to put it down. Like, I have damn near 70 hours in that game already, and it's only been, like, how many weeks? Like, 3 weeks? It's been literally 3 weeks, bro. Like, I don't put that kind of time into any game unless, like, that quickly, unless I, like, genuinely think it is just super addictive, super fun, really well designed, just amazing game all around. Ah, love Crossworlds, love it, love it, love it. Easy A as a whole is like a divorce between Mario and Sonic over who has custody over what. It basically is. It basically is. You know, when we do our Mario stuff, Sonic is not allowed. When we do our Sonic stuff, no Mario. But yeah, so obviously that does mean though that since Crossworlds is going to be my last review this year, I'm not going to do Mario Kart World review. That said, there will still be I am still planning on doing that comparison video where when Air Riders comes out, basically just comparing the big 3 kart races this year, and you know, just pointing out, you know, what strengths each game has, what weaknesses each game has compared to each one, and pretty much just which one I think is the best of the 3. Which, like, unless Air Riders is actually somehow even more addictive and even more fun than Crossworlds, it's probably going to be Crossworlds. But we will see. We will see. Nintendo burnt down the kitchen so Sega could feed an orphanage. When we do Mario, I still find a way to make it about Sonic. That is true. That is true. I feel like that just happens in general, though. I think it's just because with Sonic, like, there's a lot more, like, interesting discussions to be had. Because, like, even looking back at my Mario retrospective series, like, I don't think I really had any opinions during that, like, would be considered controversial. Whereas if I were to do a Sonic one, like, deadass, every video would have a hot take, because, you know, I feel like with Sonic, opinions are, like, very different. Like not one set of Sonic takes is shared between an individual. And I think that's interesting. So I feel like for that reason Sonic can be a little bit more interesting to discuss than Mario, but just because Mario is so consistent that there isn't really much need to discuss those things or debate over which games are actually good and which ones actually sucked the whole time. You know what I mean? It's just not, Is this one of the things I need to collect, or am I, like, tripping? Okay, no, I'm definitely tripping. Whereas, like, yeah, with Mario, I think it's generally, like, universally agreed upon, like, what aspects of the franchise are good, what games are good, like, all that stuff. Compared to Sonic, where I think it's, like, you really can get such a wide range of different opinions. All that for 1 coin? What was even the point? Also, here's this again. There's like a room down there that I didn't get to. I don't... Okay, let's get out of there. Yeah, no idea, bro. No idea. What am I supposed to do here, bro? I am so fucking lost. I'm so lost, man. What do I do? So, you know, obviously I'm supposed to... Obviously that is where I'm supposed to be, but I don't understand the, I don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing in that room, like, at all. At all. I'm gonna look at a guide. I'm gonna look at a guide. Just because, you know, I'm allowed to do that. Okay, listen, shut up. Where are we at? Haunted Towers? Tilted Towers? What is this place called? Enter the Hollow Tree. Well, okay, that's obviously the main area that we're trying to get to. But first, we need to get all the keys from here. Okay. Luigi's Mansion 2. Haunted Towers. Help me. Help me. Okay, I grew up with that hedgehog through the 2010s. Boom, Fire, and Ice was my childhood. That's fucking crazy. See, I've never even played that game. What mission is this? The Pinwheel Gate. Okay. We did the garden. Botany lab. What the fuck? You're supposed to use the dark light? I thought I did that. Back the fuck up, bro. I thought I did that. What the hell? My dumbass thought Forces was good until I had a second playthrough at 6. That's fucking crazy. Oh my god. See, that really ages me because, like... that's fucking terrifying. Like, I actually hate that. I actually really hate that you just said that. Because, like... Bro, I was 8 when Generations came out. And that's when I got into Sonic. There's just something inherently fucked up about that. Okay, so do I activate it now? So is the bucket just there to fucking confuse you? Is that literally what it's for? Okay, now we've made it into this room. Yo, okay, that shouldn't work, by the way. That fucking thing is clearly transparent, so my light should work on him anyway. Yo, where did he go? I see you. Dumbass bast. Get the fuck over here. That's what I'm talking about. I wasn't even a year old when Gens was out. That's disgusting. Please don't ever say that to me again. Oh my god. Like, I honestly fucking forget. You are a baby, bro. Like, honestly, man. That's fucking terrifying. That's fucking terrifying. We're gonna get to the point where people come into the streams and they're like, yeah, I was, man, I remember being 5 years old when Sonic Frontiers came out. And I'm like, wait, what do you mean by that? What do you mean you were 5 when Sonic Frontiers came out? You need to get the fuck up out of here, bro. It's fucking crazy. Oh my god, I'm still more well versed in this culture than you. I used to think you were cool, man. Hey. What is going on, okay? What did I do so wrong? Where did I go so wrong? Oh my god. You were born? You know what? Yeah, you're probably right. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Also, don't forget, you know, I'm invested in a lot of things. Like, I love Sonic. That's my bread and butter, but, like... Oh my god, bro. I'm just as into a lot of other things. Where the fuck is this last guy? So, you know, my Sonic knowledge isn't, like, 10 out of 10. Oh, okay. But that's where you guys come in. So that's what makes it a good balance, you know. Is that we can all come to a better understanding together. Okay. What am I doing here exactly? Okay. Okie dokie then. I miss when I was just like, haha, Sonic go fast, yay, even about dog shit games. Honestly, see, it was always different for me. I feel like I could always kind of tell when a game just wasn't good. I don't know what it is. Like, even back then, because to be fair, like, I didn't, like, again, I didn't really get into gaming much in general until I was, like, 8. So by that point, I was already, like, conscious enough to, like, really, you know, by that point, I was already kind of conscious enough to, like, realize, okay, well, these are the things I like, these are the things I don't like. Obviously, it was... You know, I still wasn't able to, like, fully understand why in some cases, but I at least had that kind of cognitive ability to kind of realize that. So, like, I played Sonic 06 when I was about 9 or 10. I think I was 9. Yeah, I was 9 when I played Sonic 06. And even then, I just knew, bro. Even then, I just knew that shit was not it. Okay, now what do I do? You know what? There's probably something I need to shine my light on. Up there. Isn't it? But the question is, where? In here? Ooh. It broke my heart to rush that development for Sonic Forces. What? Oh my god. But yeah, you know, and so yeah, when I played 06, it's like, yeah, I mean, I didn't like it because, you know, I thought the game was slow paced and not fun to play. I thought it was frustrating and difficult, and the game was really unpolished. Like, I understood all that by that point. So like, that's kind of the one advantage I had playing games, I guess, as late as I did. Although I guess, you know, in the grand scheme of things, 8 isn't late at all. But like, you know, I hear a lot of other people are like, oh, I started playing games at 3 or 4 or whatever. So, you know, in comparison to a lot of other people, I think I was pretty late into it. But that's mostly because I really wasn't allowed for a while. But I'd rather not get into that. I'd rather not get into why that is. But anyways. Yeah, so, you know, obviously when I first started playing games, I kind of just had that cognitive ability to understand what I did and didn't like about them. Like, I understood why I liked something like Sonic Adventure, but, like, I didn't like Sonic 06. Or, you know, why I liked Street Fighter, but I didn't like Mortal Kombat. Oh my god, what the fuck? Holy shit. Something just flew towards me. Or, you know, why I liked Need for Speed, but I didn't like Forza. Or, sorry, Forza. Need for Speed was actually so lit, by the way. We should do a Need for Speed series, low-key. Like, NFS was that fucking game in the 2000s. And in the early 2010s, man, that shit was peak. Wait a minute, there's literally a door right here, bro. Am I fucking dumb? Don't answer that. Do not answer that question. Alright, this is what we need to be doing. This is what we need to be doing. Damn, we actually got to 3 hours anyway. We'll definitely have to end it after this mission. Because, I've actually got work again tomorrow. So yeah, fuck that. But I need the money. I do need the money for future plans, alright? It's very important that I do this. Okay. So, you know, I'll suffer for now to live good later. That's what it's all about. Oh, man, but if I'm not fucking tired as hell, bro. And if just thinking about that doesn't make my skin crawl. Yo, can this guy get out of the piano, bro? You need to chill the fuck out. Do I need to play the piano to draw him out? Yeah, play that shit, bro. Bro, why is he an asshole? He's gonna pop out the left one. Never mind, he did not. I guessed wrong. I thought Sonic Labyrinth was more entertaining than 06. I still do. I mean, I wouldn't go that far. Like, I would definitely rather play 06. I think that has significantly more entertainment value. But yeah, I definitely like understood that I didn't like it.
That was the last vein for the pinwheel gate. I'll bring you back here so we can figure out how to reinstall them.
All right, mission down. There we go. All right, there we go. Bro, that took almost an hour. Holy shit. Bro, honestly, there might be a rank under bronze for that shit. That was fucking terrible. That should not have taken that long. How was your experience with Earthbound, perchance? I love Earthbound. That is one of my favorite games of all time. Earthbound is one of my favorite games of all time. You know what, though? I'm actually kind of a fraud. I never finished Mother 3. I got far. I got to, like, Chapter 7. Or Chapter 6. But I never finished it.
Good job scaring those ghosts out of their hiding spots, young fella.
I did finish Earthbound Beginnings a few years ago, though. Actually, this was back in 2022. I got COVID. And I think that same week, they dropped Earthbound and Earthbound Beginnings on NSO. So literally, I just decided I'm just going to play through all of them both. I already beat Earthbound before that. But I just wanted to play through it again. And then I was like, fuck it, man. I'm going to finally play through this game. And holy shit, I fucking hate Earthbound Beginnings. That game absolutely kicked my ass. I generally don't like 8-bit RPGs anyway. Like, a lot of those NES era ones were not good. And yeah, that game was fucking brutal, dude. Oh my goodness. I could not fucking do it. But yeah, Earthbound definitely is it's a top 10 game for me at least. At least. I love the shit out of that game. I was obsessed with it for a while. And this was like pre-Undertale. So like when I actually finally played Undertale, I was like, "Oh damn. I get it now." And now it's kind of like spiritually become that. Okay, I'm gonna go play Earthbound now, actually. Have a good stream. I'll drop my feelings in Discord. Nice, nice, nice. You should definitely get on that. I feel like it ages really well, actually. I feel like that game has aged very well. The stream's pretty much over, though, anyway. So, you know, you're good. Oh, we got a dark light upgrade. Nice, nice, nice. Speaking of Discord, y'all watching back on YouTube and Twitch should join it. I agree. You should join the Discord. And you know what else you should do? You should make sure to subscribe here on youtube.com/extrazoneLive, but also subscribe on twitch.tv/extrazonearcade. But you don't have to subscribe. You could just follow, and it's like just as good. You know what I mean? Like, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff. Go subscribe to the main channel also, because we have a Sonic Racing Crossworlds review coming out this Sunday. So keep an eye out for that. It's going to be good. It's not going to be super long. Don't worry. It's not going to be a super long video. It's not even 20 minutes, okay? The video is not even 20 minutes. So if you got like a little bit of time to spare in your day to watch that video, go ahead and do that. And go ahead and show some support on it if you can. Share, 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 okay? If you watch this far in, okay, that means you had to have liked it, which means you clearly liked it enough to show it to someone else. So go and share the VOD. You know, go and share the stream. Do all that fun stuff. Go and share all the content. Because we do a lot of things all the time. You know what I mean? We're just here constantly and we are never leaving. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, just ton of stuff to look forward to in this Extra Zone Arcade business. So, yes, with that being said, we'll be back again tomorrow with Luigi's Mansion 2. Dark Moon. All right. I'm probably also going to be kind of tired tomorrow, given I have an extra shift. So you know, again, if it's kind of low energy, I apologize. But I've run out of steam this year, bro. I've run out of steam this year, bro. I've worked myself into the fucking ground. Okay, I have nothing left. All right, please give me your energy. Okay, give me your energy by following and subscribing and doing all that stuff, because that genuinely gives me power. Okay, you're giving me that spirit energy, and we can finally make the big spirit bomb, which will be more content. So there we go. Anyways, that's it. I'm getting out of here now, so I'll see you guys, and yes, we'll be back again tomorrow with more fun. So see you there. Bye.
Oh yeah, Luigi like that.